Concrete Placement LLC for all of your concrete needs, including installation and repair of driveways, garage floors, patios, sidewalks, walkways, stairs, stamped concrete, color, seal, and epoxy. All done by one company with almost 30 years of experience. Call today for your quote. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC 845-413-9459. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC. House of Barbers, located right across the street from Marist College on Route 9. House of Barbers. Call today to get your fades, regular cuts, edge-ups, beards, hot towel shaves, apparel, and gift certificates for your loved ones. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4:30, late on Friday till 7, and again open on Saturday till 4:30. Contact Sal today for your appointment or just walk in. 845-232-5036. House of Barbers.
Ooh, it's finally TV, but you don't need cable or sling to see me. Black on his soapbox, Gabe in his bag. Now that's some real black ink. Load the 9 with the mag. First take, the last take. We can juggle the top like a barber with the clips. The way we talk in the shop. And since life is like a movie, we gon' stick to the plot. That's why we sponsored by the brand and scrape the white off the top. Get it? That means we dope. So I'm money my brothers and sisters to stay woke. And we gon' lace the product with facts and straight jokes. The voice of the valley is here to spread hope. Supports a steep slope. They gon' have to let me cook. I don't know how to stop. From the culture to the music, anything else hot. Catch us every Tuesday once you step in the house. Cause all they really wanna know, what we talking about. I'm out.
Ooh, and here we go. Another episode of What We Talking About. It feels so good to be back. You already know what it is. It is What We Talking About every Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Always check those replays out on any streaming platform you prefer. And don't forget the Village Global Network out there. 191 countries. What's good, y'all? Once again, it is your boy Gabriel. And I am joined, as always, by co-host, co-creator extraordinaire, King Blakout. How you doing, good sir?
Blessed and highly favored. What's good, bro?
Boom. Blessed and highly favored. I love it. I love it. Trying to get with you. I'm trying to get with you.
You already there. Did you wake up today?
I woke up.
Are you in good health?
That's it. I am. Most part.
Is Angie in good health?
Said 48, yes. I can all
none about your aching bones and your aching body, all right, old man? Just even relatively good health, all right?
Listen, shout out to all the listeners that catch this replay, man. I really do appreciate you all across the world. Argentina, Uruguay, Egypt's out there, like everybody. Germany's out there. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to like the Brian Sables of the world, man, that be catching this on the replay. I appreciate you too. And everybody on Instagram. Listen, I love you very much. My Instagram fans and supporters are dope people. And to interact with y'all is important to me. And I can't interact with y'all the way I want to, like if you was on Facebook or YouTube. So all you Instagrammers, say what up, leave that like right there, but gonna go check us on Facebook and YouTube. You could jump on, answer some questions with us, because we be chopping it up on this show every week. And speaking of a week, it's been a week since I've seen you, good sir. How are you and how have you been?
Still blessed and highly favored.
But how was your week though?
The week was cool.
It was cool?
Yeah.
There was nothing cool about this week. It was warm. It was nice out. You know what I'm saying? You must have been kept in the dark in the dungeon feeding babies. That's the thing that's going on with you.
Life is life, bro.
Yeah.
Life is life.
Yeah.
I get it. Look, man, I'm here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When I say I'm blessed, I'm highly favored, that's my mindset today. You know what I'm saying? Life is life and life for everybody. I got shit going on. A lot of people got shit going on. So I'm gonna just hold it like life is life, but I'm blessed. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. My family good. You know what I mean? We're gonna be all right at the end of the day. And we're gonna progress, man. Progress and keep moving forward. So blessed and highly favored, because I got another day to have a better day tomorrow than I do today. You know what I meant. Today than I did yesterday. So I'm here.
This message has been brought to you by King Blackout. Have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day, man. Perspective.
Shout out to everybody who supports the show, like the Rec Boys, like the Village Global Network, like the Rec Boys. Nobody supports us quite like the Rec Boys do, man. I got to tell you. And, you know, Same's out there. I see you, girl. Peacing out here. Stay with up. Hit the like, hit the share. You know, every time Same goes ahead and hits the share, we get like 3-4 people that pop in here real quick. So I do appreciate you. That's some power right there. My week was interesting. You know, I just by interesting, I mean boring as hell, actually. I just worked. You know, listen, I did a lot of work in my house, man. And it's like it's interesting because like you know, everybody knows I'm an event host by trade, right?
Yeah.
And I did a lot of weddings in my day. You know, shout out to Pure Entertainment. I'm actually going to do an interview with John Reyes, and we're going to talk about his company and what he's done so far. But shout out to them, Pure Entertainment. But I took a step back. I went from doing, you know, 50, 60, 70 weddings a year to wanting to do like a dozen, maybe 15, something like that. So it's opened up my weekends. And
because I want to commit suicide at 5 or 6 weddings a month. That's nuts.
Yeah,
I don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. But you know, when you're hosting it though, Black, it is truly like it is up to you. Like you're basically gonna set the tone. You know what I'm saying? So I just always went out of my way to just have a good time. I still to this day I go out of my way. Big smile on my face, high energy, ready to just rock and roll and chill and just make everybody feel comfortable, feel like we in the backyard chilling, you know? So I get it there, but man, it takes a lot of energy, man. And that's the part that makes me want to shoot myself after the fact, or like going into it like it's my third wedding of the weekend. And I get up on that third morning, bro. It's hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie. My point is, y'all, before I bore y'all too much, is that before I was doing a lot of weddings, so I never had my weekends. So I would look at my home like, okay, I got to get this work done, but I can't do it this weekend. So I got to do it when I get home during the week. You know what I mean? I'd spend these days where I go to work, come home at like 4 or 5, and I'd be outside for 3-4 hours doing it every day. And now that I don't have that, you know, I'm like, I'll leave it for the weekend, man. F that noise, man. I like having free weekends. I'm going back to doing it when I come home from work, man. Because, yo, there's nothing like having a free Saturday, bro. I spent all weekend on my hands and knees, paws, outside in my yard, man, doing shit. It's just crazy out here, Black. And you're a homeowner. Welcome, son. Welcome.
I put a lot of time into the house upkeep. Absolutely. It's different when it's just you, right? Right? It's mad different.
You know, and you know, you want to have your curb appeal, you know what I'm saying? You want to have your comfortability, you want to be able to host people and have a good time, you know. You know, a lot goes into that, man. But shout out to all
we changed the date too, bro. It's the next week now. Obviously with other shit going on, we're gonna do July 7th now. For the July 7th.
All right, so I got to check the schedule for real then, just to make sure, because I know I got some stuff coming up in July. That's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a post 4th of July celebration.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring some fireworks to the crib. We're gonna light them all.
Don't do that. House
we gonna light them all.
Newburgh. Nah, House of Newburgh just got burnt down last night from fireworks. We good.
Oh no. Peace to Anaz 63 in the building. I see you. She wrote up the hey. She said, no doubt, and you're welcome, Same. I appreciate you. Where is everybody? Where y'all at? Say what's up in the comments. Minimize this video, please, and hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I would appreciate that very much if y'all can just hit that like button. Hit the share too while you at it. So, bro.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Angie's off. The banks are closed tomorrow, so Angie's closed. Angie's gonna be home. She's chilling. Juneteenth, bro. Love it. Federal holiday now. It's official. Everybody gets to be off.
Yeah.
Are you off tomorrow? You got off or no?
Yeah.
You get the day? Salute, Kimmy.
I am Black.
You okay? What does that got to do with anything? What's that got to do with anything right here?
It's my day.
Oh, it's your day.
Yeah.
You know, it does bring an interesting thought to my mind, and we talked about it in a pre-show real quick. But I didn't get to what I ultimately wanted to ask you, because I know that there's a couple of discussions we could have around Juneteenth, you know.
Okay.
But one thing I wanted to just talk about is, like, you know, does Juneteenth, does it resonate with you as a Black man in America? They've solidified its existence. It's not going anywhere, right? Does Juneteenth mean anything to you yet, or like does it need time to sink in? Like, how do you view it?
Ask that better, because I don't want to answer the wrong question. What are you asking me?
All right, so what are your sentiments towards Juneteenth being created as a federal national holiday? How do you view it?
See,
and feel free in the chat too.
Yeah,
let us know.
I get deep on topics like this, and I go places that people don't expect. It sounds like an admission of guilt. And when you admit guilt, shouldn't there be some kind of penance behind it? Like when companies settle lawsuits, they admit no fault. I'm gonna give you this bag, but that don't mean we did nothing wrong. But it means you did something wrong, right? Like, fair enough.
Yeah, because they wouldn't give you the money otherwise, right?
So if you enshrine a federal holiday, not a state holiday, federal holiday, and that day is not the day that the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. That's the day when troops marched to Galveston, Texas, and said, "Hey, all these Black people here are now free."
Because it was after the fact. It was much after. Yeah.
So, if you're recognizing that took place, that action took place, and that it's special because that wasn't the case beforehand, you're saying slavery bad. We are celebrating, I guess, the removal of the bondage that we put on you as a people. So when you admit that things happen and transpire and take place, not that they were saying it wasn't before, but when you say that it's a holiday, where's the penance? I think it's almost worse to have it be a federal holiday that everybody gets off, because it completely devalues what that some symbolism is supposed to mean. What do you expect? And I'm gonna say, listen, y'all know we talk like we in a circle, right? Group of friends. So when I talk here, I want y'all to understand what I'm saying, and have an actual dialogue around what I'm saying.
Right.
Gabe, I don't look at this as other federal holidays. Let's just keep it a being. The fact that this country has a whole month to dedicate to Black history. We recognize Martin Luther King's birthday as a federal holiday. We now recognize Juneteenth as the symbolic freedom of the slaves' day, right? You are free. This country keeps hearkening back to this great stain on it, right? Slavery. Black people. What does having the day off do for a white person? What is the purpose of it? What is it supposed to? Are we supposed to go have a party because Black people got freed from slavery? What's the purpose of the federal holiday? If you're trying to say we are acknowledging that this happened, so give me some penance. Like, do something besides say it's a day off from work.
Right. So the one thing that comes to mind, right, and I'm only replying and looking at when you said, what point does like somebody white, why does somebody white get off that day? It doesn't make sense.
If you're gonna go there, just focus on what I mean when I say that.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But what I'm saying is the reason I could give you, or at least come up with, that why they wouldn't just say, okay, if you're of African American.
Nope. See, you already missed the point. Nope. Can't do that. Don't belittle the point because you asked the question. And I know you don't mean to do that intentionally. I'm not saying it should only be black people off. I'm saying, what is the purpose of acknowledging the day when troops went to Galveston and said, hey, you black people are now free from the slavery that we put you in?
Right.
What is the point of the federal government recognizing that day? That's my question. So when I say, why do white people need it off? That's the point that I'm making. What's the purpose of it? Why that day? What's so good about it?
Right. That, like, to me, and that's why I asked the question, because like you said, to me, I view it as like an acknowledgement, right? Like they're just acknowledging that, okay, we know shit was fucked up before and it wasn't right, and we're just acknowledging that on this day, you know,
by
and
giving
like
everybody a day off from work of all nationalities.
Right. So like that's why I asked you that question. Like, how do you view it? Like, do you think like it's a good thing or like right? Because like
I think it's commodifying the day. I think people are gonna have parties and hang out on a Wednesday randomly.
Right. And that's what I'm trying to get at, is that, do you think it's bullshit that they did that, or do you view it as advancement? That's really what I was trying to get out of you.
Advancement is that promise that they made a whole lot of years ago, 40 acres and a mule. Advancement is given that with inflation, because we do that with inflation, right? When
if
you're awarded the judgment,
they know inflation. They know
50 years ago.
You
get a judgment, and that money sits in the bank for 50 years. They give you that plus interest, right? I bet.
They know
40 acres and a mule. How much is 40 acres of land worth in New York, Gabe? We're gonna talk. Let's talk about it. How much is 40 acres of good land worth in New York? Matter of fact, how much is 40 acres of land worth in the New Jersey landfill where they dump all the trash? Give me a number. Well, how much do you think 40 acres is worth? At least, just the land.
No, I mean, just to break it down by acreage, I would just say an acre.
Trash land, worst land ever. How much you getting it for?
Trash land?
Yeah, trash land.
In a trash land, you could get an acre for 15,000 if you could get an acre for that.
So times
in a
40.
Trash land.
Times 40. How much is that?
It's a lot. It's
I'll make it easy. Give me
600,000.
Give me 10,000 an acre.
It's how much is that? 40 though. 15.
400K. $500,000.
Yeah.
Plus a mule, right? A mule plus inflation is probably like 5 mules at this point. I bet. Give me $500,000.
Yeah. Each.
Yeah.
Every person.
Yes.
Though Vanessa, shout out to Vanessa back in the building. They made it a holiday because of Black Lives Matter movement.
Gabe, why did you ask each? Because you made that point. So what made you say each?
No, it's just I was trying to get to where you were going. So
every man should get 40 acres and a mule for reparations. That's what it said.
So everybody's getting $500,000. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
We're talking. Do you think that's fair, since that was the talk before? Because we're talking about, see, the Juneteenth thing is part of this conversation. What we're really talking about here, when I say 40 acres and a mule, is you are at a socioeconomic disadvantage because your people went through slavery for 300 fucking years. So you're starting off way back here, and you wonder why it's so hard for us to get ahead. You wonder why our mentality is man eat man. You wonder why Newburgh is so crappy. You wonder why places that are in poverty, right, where people that are like me feel like the only way to get out is to sell crack or rap, right, or go viral doing some dumb shit. It's because of that built-in socioeconomic inequality that we have because of slavery, right? We had a talk a few weeks ago about, if your last name is Walton, you got a built-in advantage, right? If your last name ain't Banks, Jackson, right, shit like that, boom, you don't look like me, you got a built-in advantage off rip. One of the ways to correct inherent socioeconomic inequality is to bring us up. Now, I'm not saying $500,000 fixes everything, but I am saying the generational head start that people of non-colored people have in this country is massive. Even the broke ones. I can't explain to somebody who's not like me what it feels like, even today in 2024, to walk into a store and to be followed through said store because you assume I'm poor because my skin's black. Has nothing to do with how I'm talking, right? And everything to do with how I look.
How you got there.
or the fact that we did an experiment where I went into a bar in my uniform one day and got treated amazingly well in uniform. Took my uniform off and went back to the same spot the very next day. Didn't cut my hair, didn't shave, didn't do nothing different, and got treated like dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
As if the uniform somehow made me a better fucking person.
Right.
So the ingrained inequality of this skin color in this country is real. So for me, instead of trying to commodify Juneteenth, and look up that word, it's the word of the day, commodify. Give me the $500,000 that you promised. Help me build a foundation that's closer to the people I see every day at work.
Okay.
You know why it was a big accomplishment for me to go to college, Gabe?
What's that?
Because 10 generations of my family didn't. I wonder why. So you want to talk about Juneteenth? That's what I think about Juneteenth. Once again, what's the purpose of the fucking day off?
Right. Right. It's true, because it's almost like, I mean, because we know that, you know, these holidays, we all get numb to the holidays, and we all, like, not all, I shouldn't put that on everybody, but like a lot of us aren't even really worried about the actual holiday. You're worried about just being off of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, the holiday don't mean nothing. You ain't getting together with family even, you know, and all this other shit. You just want to be off from work, you know? So like, there's a certain numbness that comes with all that too, that I know will just kind of fall in line, and we'll be off on, you know, tomorrow, and nothing will be thought of, and nothing's going to happen. Nobody's going to talk about anything good. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're just going to be off from work and happy about it, you know? So to me, it's the acknowledgement, but to me, the acknowledgement is, it's like poorly executed in my opinion, you know?
Did I tell you that I recently did the ancestry lookup?
Yeah, you mentioned you found some stuff in your bloodline, yeah.
So, my bloodline comes from the nation of Cameroon.
You were saying, yeah.
Right by Nigeria.
Keep talking.
Yeah. Which means, like a lot of people here, but I think the connection to America is different than an immigrant, like a chosen immigrant. Like, because I've had conversations with people, because I like to talk about shit like this. Oh, you know, people from China, they're not from here. They don't have identity issues, and it's like that's different, right? If I got up and left China and decided to move to the States for schooling or a different way of life, I chose that for myself. Great. Awesome. I chose that. I'm not lacking identity. I know where the fuck I come from. I came from China. I came from Pyongyang, and I moved. I got on the plane, and and I made the choice to leave.
Right.
The fact that I can assure you 95% of black people in this country don't know where the fuck they come from is crazy if you think about it on his face. It's not the same thing as a Puerto Rican. No offense, you know what I'm saying? Coming from Puerto Rico and living here. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. There's about 2 sets of people who can identify with what I'm talking about, right? Displacement through no fault of your own. Native Americans, right? Palestinians, Jewish people. Okay, cool. And us. Forced displacement.
Right.
I had to go do a test to find out that I'm from Cameroon. Because I didn't know. And nobody in my family knew. Because how the fuck would they? How weird is that?
Do they break down like what side it came from as far as it does? Oh, okay. That's dope.
Yep.
Did both sides have Cameroon?
No, this is my maternal lineage.
Okay.
Yeah. I bring that up to say, having a disassociation with the country that you're from, that you're born in. I talked about feeling lesser than walking into a store or getting treated poorly just by being me. Like, I didn't choose to be here. I got brought here. And you get treated like a second-class citizen in a country that, by the way, I fought for this country.
Right.
Really. Right. I put in time for this country. I've done good work in this country. I've left the mark in this country. I left the mark in my community. Right. I created jobs in my community. Right. I got a monument to myself when I look at Legoland, New York. I see a big theme park that I built that, helped design that. Right. I did that. Right. I got the scars on my body. Right. 3.5 years in the desert. I did that, right? I put in equity, sweat equity for my place here, right? I don't think a lot of people feel like they have to do that, but I did. Like I had to put something into where I am. But I have no connection with this place, right? I was born in New York, but I'm not from New York. When I walk around New York, I don't see me. I see black people. They ain't got no fucking identity either. They not from here. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Yeah.
So where am I at with Juneteenth? I like $500,000. I like the president of this country to stand in the front of a mic and talk about what the fuck that holiday's for. Not the remembrance of the day that people marched in Galveston, Texas, and said that you're free.
Right.
Actually talk about the stain in this fucking country and on this soil and on this fucking flag that we want to make great again, by the way. I want him to talk about it, right? Why do we do this? Why is it important? What are we trying to honor, right? And I want penance. We have a legal system. If you go do something wrong, you break the law, you pay for it. Supposed to.
With time or money.
And if the criminal system don't get you, we definitely have a civilian system that'll tax them pockets, right? 100%. You raped me, but it was 20 years ago. You can't go to prison no more, but I'm going to tax them pockets, right? C. Diddy, aka no cap, no Diddy. Yeah. I want penance. And is it about the money to a point? Yeah. But it's just more about the inequality that I feel in my soul. Imagine if you knew, I'm gonna wrap it up. I talked about walking in the store and feeling like a sore thumb. Imagine if every white person, and I'm saying white, when I say this, y'all don't take it personal. I'm not saying it as in if you're white, I'm talking to you. I'm talking about society when I say this, and I'm making the distinction because skin color matters in this conversation. Imagine if every time I walked into Macy's, you knew that's a black guy. He got at least $500,000. I bet y'all won't get followed around no more.
Probably true. You know, human beings in general, though, given opportunity, the stupid ones will take them. And if it was like that, there would be some dummy who'll be out here robbing other people.
Sure. There's a way of doing this that is not crazy. I don't
it would
literally
have to be
mean
really thought out.
Putting $500,000 into everybody's checking account.
You can't.
Not what I mean.
No.
But there's a way of doing that and providing penance and some kind of equity to help put a foundation under you.
Housing is number one. Yeah. Number one is housing. Number two is medical insurance.
So it could be as simple as saying, hey,
would you go
if you're black, your first house, free.
It's free. You pay the taxes, right?
You pay the taxes.
Right.
Boy, that would change shit.
Yep. Pay it up front and you good.
Boy, that would change shit.
Yep.
That's what the 40 acres is about. It's about ownership.
Yeah.
That built-in wealth.
And back then, we weren't as populated. So, everybody could get 40 acres. Right now, we're so overpopulated. I don't think we have 40 acres to give to everybody. So it would have to be
a $500,000 house.
That's what it would have to be. I think housing would be something. Or you say, okay, you're buying this dwelling. This dwelling has 4 units in it. You live here and collect the rent on the other 3.
Nah, don't dictate how I manage that. Like, don't dictate it to me. Like, give it to me.
You do what you want.
No. What I'm saying is, like, if I want to go buy a 4-home property with my $500,000 loan or credit,
I see what you're saying.
Sure. Yeah. I want to buy a fucking beach house. So be it.
Would it be? I think it would be, like, from my point of view, I think that would be a step in the right direction if it was on some, like if Juneteenth got announced and then they were like, all right, so if you are of, African-American heritage in this country, just sign up here and now you have, free healthcare. Nah,
I don't want your healthcare.
You wouldn't do that?
That you don't build wealth off of healthcare, bro. I want wealth. We're talking about changing.
You won't go broke being sick, though. That's important too.
You can, but that's a matter of chance, right?
Yeah.
But I'm willing to work.
Yeah, no, I
Insurance
think
is
we're all willing to
privatized for
work.
the most part. I'm willing to work. I'll go get insurance. I'll get a job. Right. I want a wealth builder. That's ownership. Give me $500,000. Give me a ticket to go buy the house that I want up to that price. I'll pay the taxes every year on it. I'll pay the taxes on the final sale price, and that's it. To me, that's all it would look like. That's it. That's enough. That's a great starting point, because when I die, that then moves down to my next generation, and you're infusing us with the wealth building mechanism.
A voucher for a free house up to a certain amount.
Up to $500,000. We did the math, right? 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah.
If you said 10,000 per acre, I'm being generous. I'm going to make dirt land times 40 acres. Spare what they're talking about. 400,000. Give me inflation, because that was a long time ago when they said that. $500,000. That's fair.
Yo, listen, and just to put things in perspective, the neighborhood I grew up in is just regular old, Wappingers Falls, raised ranches, one after another, about 120 of them on the same road, almost cookie cutter style, built in the 70s. Y'all should know that $500,000 don't get you in one of those right now. And that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because it's all about, because they have the acre and the raised ranch, so you're talking about like a 1,700 square foot house with like maybe a finished basement or something like that. And then the acre. So like you're looking at like 550, 525.
If I got a $500,000 ticket and I want to put that to 25 with it, that's my choice.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm just putting it in perspective.
That it goes deep, right? We could talk on this show about redlining. And how even when you said we was free, you wouldn't even let us build wealth the right way. You kept us out of neighborhoods of affluence so we could actually buy property in, whether we could afford it or not. You kept segregating us. You kept keeping us in places where we could not build equity and build wealth. You forced everybody into these communities that were predominantly one race, and then that kept the property values down. It's so fucking ridiculous. The history, you know what? I ain't gonna go deep. Here's what I'm saying. Even just setting us free and letting us go be normal citizens, we'd be in a better position than the extra fucking 100 goddamn years of Jim Crow and redlining, right? And disenfranchisement that was placed upon us after we were fucking free. We couldn't even get that. You couldn't even get like whatever you make for yourself. The American dream is at your feet. No, we're going to fucking profile you. We're going to pull you over more than white people. Every time we talk to you, we got guns drawn, right? You can't live there. I don't care. I'm going to follow you around Macy's. I'm going to find reasons to bag you. Like, we couldn't just live as if we chose to be in a land that don't want us. We ain't choose this. You don't want us here, but you brought us here. What the fuck is that?
It's weird behavior. It's 100% weird.
I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but they asked me about Juneteenth, and I know maybe y'all didn't take it this way, but this is how I felt about it.
Yeah, it's dope, Black, and that's this is why the show exists. Shout out to us. Shout out to the best conversation on the internet, because we could talk about these things in a very distinguished, very fact-driven, very with the perspective that comes from both sides, and that's why I love the show. But shout out to you, and I knew you were the one to ask that question too, so that you could share your insight on that. And just
modification, y'all, and redlining. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look these things up. Look up redlining. Look up exactly what I'm talking about.
You said commodification,
right? Like they're making Juneteenth fucking Christmas, basically.
Yeah.
Right. And then go look up redlining. And watch how black people couldn't live in certain places, and they had 50 different ways to keep you out of a place where you could actually go build equity in a home that would maintain value. And when you talk about places being predominantly black and have low property values and looking all shitty, there's a reason why they forced you there. Because the equal housing act means you had to have property, so they started building places like the projects, and we all had to go there because they wouldn't let us move to the suburbs. They wouldn't give you a house. The banks wouldn't do it. The banks wouldn't give you the money whether you had the credit to get the money. So they created the projects, they created the ghettos because they forced us all into the same location, to the point now where you go somewhere in any kind of town, and I bet you there's a little Italy, there's a little Cuba, there's a little Mexico, right? There's the Czechs, right? It's gonna be just like that, where all these ethnic groups live on 2 or 3 or 4 blocks that they live on, and the rest of the fucking community is white.
Right.
Andy said people are protected from that. No, they're not. It might be a law, Angie, but in practice, it depends on who you're talking to. It absolutely does, bro. You can think about it like this, Angie. Prejudice is ingrained, and you can't talk about somebody's heart, right? You don't know what's in here. So
Right.
if I show up at your house selling, you're selling a house for $700,000, and I want to buy it, but you don't like my skin, you don't have to sell it to me.
Okay.
And if you think that doesn't happen, you are crazy. If you think that doesn't happen, you are crazy.
No, I can see that. I can see people thinking like that because people are stupid.
A lot of gay, but not one, not an outlier.
No. I'm not saying an outlier, but I can see people being like that. Not people. Blackout for president.
I went to purchase 2 houses in the last 4 years. I've seen 30 homes, a dozen open houses, right? Put in offers. You know the vibes. You know when your realtor said, yeah, you beat them. Like the highest thing they got right now is, I don't know, 500. I'm going to jump in at 540. And they'd be like, nah, we'll take 475. And then you see who got the property. It's different when you look like, I'm telling you, it's different. The shit that sounds outlandish ain't outlandish in my world.
Talk about it. I'm just sharing, as you guys should. Can y'all minimize this video right quick and hit the like button for me so that the post gets a like? I would appreciate it. That would be very dope of you. As we continue, and I'm sitting here looking at myself on my phone. How you doing? Now, just to put a bow on that, though, I appreciate your perspective on that. I really do, and I hope y'all do too. You know, Juneteenth, it's here to stay. It's here to stay, and it could be a conversation. Maybe that's its purpose. Maybe it could at least start that type of conversation, Black, you know, on a high level with people that could actually sign off on shit and make it happen for us.
Gabe, did you know that this was about the troops in Galveston, Texas, Juneteenth?
I mean, in the beginning, this is all they talked about. This is 2021, no?
Sure. Like, but did you know before that became a conversation?
No.
Scale. Do you think most Black people know that that's what it's about? That's the significance of the date?
No, I don't think because you're Black or Puerto Rican makes it any different.
They don't.
You know, I don't think so. I don't think so. You think education's in order?
I think it's weird that we have to segment teachings by race. I think that American history is what it is, and we should talk about all parts of it. It's not a black or white thing. Like the history of this country is that we're not perfect.
Right.
We're a land of immigrants. Whether you came from Ellis Island, right, or you came on a fucking boat with some oars that you had to row on. We're all immigrants in this country for the most part, right? And your history is what it is. So talk about how we went to war in Afghanistan, and talk about how we interceded in the World War II and stopped Hitler, and talk about how we fucking had slaves for 100 years that built this goddamn country. Talk about it all. And talk about how we farm out our trashiest jobs to undocumented people, right? While complaining that they're taking the jobs that we're giving them. Talk about it. Talk about the country in totality, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stop glazing like the fucking stars and the stripes.
Right.
We're flawed, just like people are.
Right.
So why wouldn't the country be flawed?
True. 100% true. Hit that like, hit that follow. I appreciate y'all. As we move on, another important day, not to minimize anything, but to bring up Birthday Thursdays, man. Listen, I gotta talk about it real quick, Black. Real quick.
You got that dull ass sword out, I see.
Listen. The sword's sharp. I don't know what you're talking about, Black. What are you talking about my sword, man? You see that?
That shit wouldn't cut air.
You see that shit? Look at it. You hear that sound?
Talk about it, bro. Birthdays, Thursdays. You got it.
Birthday Thursday, second Thursday of every month. I do it live on Instagram. The first two, I should say, have gone very, very well. We've had some really good spitters come up there. We've had some talented singers come up and do their thing. And I'm looking forward to doing the next one. 7-11. It's a very memorable date, right? 7-11. Can't forget that. But I'm gonna need y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to tap in, because what I want to happen is I want to gain enough traction with the whole thing. So two things happen. Number one, we do it more often, because what it ends up being is like a virtual cipher. So I got singers, I got rappers coming up, and they just doing their thing. Nothing too long. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the longest verse is like a couple minutes or something, but I have a timer now so I could cut people off and do the horn and all that and get people out of here when they listen. The 90 seconds is a long time. And if you if you ain't hitting the mark and you up there for 2.5 minutes, it's a little boring. You know what I'm saying?
So, you had the mark after 30 seconds. I'm pulling you, bro. That's a long time, bro. 90 seconds to hear some trash for 89 seconds is crazy. Like 30 seconds, bro. Apollo would give you what, 15, and then that fucking nigga would come out and pull you
with
away.
The
like,
hook. Yeah, man.
Nah, bro. 90 seconds. So if they trash, you let them keep going for 90 seconds. A minute and a half.
90 seconds 90 seconds is your time to shine. So get up here and do your thing. I've literally go watch them. I got them on I got them right there on my Instagram. So if you want to go watch Verse Day Thursday, just go into my reels, go ahead and watch that. I'm actually going to start posting them on my YouTube channel, but I just want to wait to get like 4 or 5 of them, and then I'll edit them down, and then
you should make shorts out of them.
That's
individuals.
Yeah, exactly. That's where we're going with it. We're gonna be making shorts out of the different verses and stuff. I think it'll be pretty dope. So I'm gonna need a little, crowd participation, because it's not. I want to make this clear, and I make it clear every time I'm on the show. It is not a review session. I'm not up here critiquing you. I'm not telling you what you should do with that verse. None of that. This is just your opportunity to come on my live and spit your bars or sing your hooks or sing what you've written, you know what I mean? And you could get feedback. You could get feedback because in the comments, people are just saying what they like. They don't really say what they don't like, but you'll know if they like it, So
I think if they don't as well. Crickets.
Well, yeah, that's true. Silence speaks volumes sometimes. So Verse Day Thursday, 7-Eleven. Make sure you join in. Next one's gonna have, a couple people there. I'm trying to get some producers in there, because I think, much like, shout out to Drawzilla, how he does networking events and such, and he'll have producers and singers and rappers all in the same room, and they're all talking music. It's something like that, but more like a cypher setup. So mess with that. Come see me, 7-Eleven, and Verse Day Thursday. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So
7-Eleven, July 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that wasn't clear. I'm sorry at first. You were just saying numbers.
7-Eleven.
Okay, 7-11. July the 11th, y'all. He's saying show up July the 11th. What time, Gabe?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Is that Eastern?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got you, bro. July 11th, 9 p.m. Eastern on Instagram at Finally TV. That's what he's saying, y'all. I know he's just saying numbers, but that's what he's saying. All right. I got you, bro.
Verse Day Thursday. See,
it's on a Thursday.
Second Thursday of every month.
Woo, every month.
All right.
Even Thanksgiving?
That's not the second Thursday.
I know, I'm just talking shit, bro.
Listen, stop that. Stop that. Yo, man, I hate to do this. Man. This is gonna break my heart, man. But shout out to the Celtics. Got your chip. Salute to you. Womp womp. Boston wins 4-1. Did you see that coming?
I called it.
I know you did. Okay, let me ask you this.
I'm him.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Did they throw that game just so they could win in Boston? No.
Nah.
I think they got blown out bad, bro.
Dallas is not a garbage team, and this is the NBA. Just like in the NFL, any given Sunday. Like, yeah, you can get ran out of a gym. It's momentum. And you played sports. Did you play sports? Okay, I played sports, college and high school. Home court advantage is real, and momentum is real. Even if it's not something that you can tangibly quantify, it's real. And going on a little run and having the crowd be deafening and it will shake your nerves. Even if you've done it 50,000 times. It'll make bench players play like fucking Michael Jordan. It does that. Adrenaline can make a mom pick a fucking car off of her baby if the baby's trapped. That's happened several times. Yeah. Like you can be shot and adrenaline can help you walk to the hospital.
Right.
So like, I know it's a thing. And yeah, when you down 0-3, you don't want to get embarrassed with a sweep in the finals. All them boys played out of their minds, and the refs help a little bit. But because also the refs are human too. So like sometimes people think the refs got it fixed. I don't think that's the case most of the time. I think also the refs get caught up in the moment. and the momentum of the game and the crowd noise. And they might blow the whistle a little bit sooner than they normally do. I believe in that 100%. Human element.
I just believe that Celtics got down a little bit, and I think they all turned to each other and like, yo, let's just win this at home, bro. Like, let's pack this in, bro. Let's just win at home. We'll get double the pussy. You know what I'm saying? We'll have double the fun.
That's crazy.
And I just think it goes like that. And they were probably like, yo, you know, the NBA gonna be happy with us if we make this go to game 5. So
yeah, another game of revenue. You're right. But I'm saying, like, as a player, I'm not thinking like that. I'm thinking, man, if I sweep these niggas, iconic shit. Sweeping the finals doesn't happen, bro.
Not very often.
Yeah.
No, doesn't happen. When is the last sweep that happened in the? Do you know? I can't.
No, because the one that sticks out to me is, what was it,
Golden State?
Nah, they didn't sweep.
They didn't sweep?
They didn't sweep, did they? No, they didn't sweep.
When they had the super team, they didn't sweep?
No. Let me look that up while you talking.
I could have sworn the Golden State Warriors. That's what comes to mind when I think of a sweep in the finals, but I kind of think so. But maybe I'm bugging. I could be bugging. Hey, I've been bugging before, you know what I mean? So but I would like for, and I don't know, she said no.
You're right. 2018 Warriors Cavaliers, they did sweep. You're right.
It is.
Spurs swept the Cavaliers in 2007.
Boom.
Baby LeBron. I remember that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was LeBron's first year, right?
First in the finals, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to the Warriors sweeping people out here. They were on fire, bro. There was like no stopping them.
2002 Lakers swept the Nets. I do remember that as well.
Oh, remember when the Nets made that's with Jason Kidd at the helm, right? Yeah.
Kidd and Kittles and Van Horn, and yeah, they had a decent team.
Yeah, they did. Net fans were happy, rejoiced in those days. So let me ask you this. Being a Knicks fan, you know, I'm a Knicks fan too, but like I feel like you definitely follow a little bit more closely, and you paid attention like to the come ups like from overseas and college and such. The Knicks, are they just one piece away from being championship caliber, or is it just gonna be contenders right now?
They one piece away.
One piece away.
One piece away.
Wait, what you were talking about, like a small forward that could shoot, right?
Yeah, 2-3. And Anunoby is really a 3-and-D hustle guy. He not a give you the ball, I'll go get 25 kind of guy. He can get 25, but that's not what he is. He's a 18-8, 4 steals, 2 blocks kind of guy, which is very useful.
Yeah, absolutely.
In today's NBA, he should probably start at power forward, but guard 2 through 4. In today's NBA, that's how they do that. He would start at the Tatum position, power forward, but he'd guard the team's best player on the wing, whether that's a shooting guard, a small forward, or power forward. He'd guard whichever player that was,
right?
And they would just cross match up. So I don't look at him as Paul George, Kawhi, Brandon Ingram, like
people like that. You're saying to get
like
on
that,
the court?
like give you the ball on the wing, you're gonna get 25. Jimmy Butler, that's 6'6", 6'7" wing.
I would love it. I would love it. Love it. Now, are you saying they're one piece away if the team is constituted as they are right now with Julius coming back? And do they need Julius?
You'd have to swap out somebody.
Right.
It just wouldn't work.
You got to keep Jalen because he's ridiculous.
Bro, is Jalen Brunson a top 10 player?
Top 10?
This year he was.
I mean, he was.
And it's crazy because his game is just drive, hustle. Top 10.
He was 6th, I think, in the MVP voting or something like that. Somewhere around there. Player. I mean,
not traditionally. Not traditionally. Like, is he the 10th best point guard?
No, I mean,
but he was 6th in MVP. See what I mean? Like the way he plays, like a dude who's giving you 35, 7, 40% downtown every night. Bro, that's a top 5 player in any other body size.
Yeah. I
really
love the kid. I love his motor, man. I love his motor.
What's up, y'all?
Big face.
Yeah, big face, Benny. Bro, do you think the Knicks are one piece away?
Are the Knicks one piece away, big face? That's what we're trying
Swap
to figure
Paul
out.
George for Julius Randle. Move Anunoby to the 4 full time. You can keep Hartenstein and let him start. Keep Mitch on the bench. Give you 15 minutes of rebounds and blocks and fouls and sweat. You telling me that team is not a finals team?
You said Hart off the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like Hartenstein's game.
I love his game.
I love his game too, yo. I love his game. He let's see what he say. He said, yes, they are. They need to get rid of Robinson and replace that role.
It doesn't work with two guys in the paint that need the ball to score. So if you keep Julius Randle, you're doing a disservice to your team by having him play next to Embiid. They don't work together. Two guys like that don't work together in today's NBA. So either one needs to be a defensive specialist, which is what Robinson's supposed to be, right? Or your power forward is more like Jason Tatum, who's a bigger wing. So if your center is ball dominant, give you the ball, Embiid, you don't play another big beside him who's smaller than him, but don't do the things that he do in the paint. You put Tobias Harris, who's supposed to stretch the floor, even though he sucks at it half the time. So like you go with a dominant center, you put 3 wings next to him and a point guard.
Right. Interesting.
He said PG fell off. I'm not saying you're wrong. I mean, he is getting old. He's about to be 34. Vanessa.
You think
I just mean that body type though, that type of player.
I was gonna say I didn't think you meant Paul George, actually Paul George. I thought you meant like his type of player.
Well, let me clarify this. Do I think that next year Paul George is still 24, 5 and 5? Yeah. Do I think if we got Paul George next year, kind of like Toronto when they got Kawhi, that would work? Yeah. Toronto's gap was the same thing. Like they needed that wing. They got Kawhi and plugged him right into the team, right? Next to a 20 and 10 center, a fucking go point guard, right? And it fucking worked, right? That missing piece. We need the same thing. That's the whole. We need RJ Barrett, but good.
You know, big face. I kind of disagree. Me personally, we need people like Hart on this team.
No, Hart is nah. You need that. Nah.
I need Hart on the team. I need that hustle.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I know now, don't get mad at me, y'all, because I know how we revere this dude, but he is our new age Oakley. You know what I'm saying? He's in there, he's pounding around, he don't care, he'll start a fight if he has to. You know, he's gritty with the ball. I don't know, man.
If you took the same team and swapped out Randall for Melo, would they be better? Is that a finals team? Same everything else. No Randall, but get Melo. Prime Melo.
Prime Melo, yeah.
30 and 6 Melo.
Yeah.
Wet from everywhere.
Yeah.
27-year-old.
I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I think they're the same player.
Like, even if the point totals are the same between what Julius Randle gives you 26 a night, like, but it's on like 8 of 25 shooting.
That's
right?
what
It's
I'm
trash
saying.
efficiency. You need that dog on the wing, bro.
Yeah, but
take out Randle and put in Paul Pierce. Like it would work. That's the team.
People like Melo though. When he was off, he was shooting 8 for 25 too, bro. He was off a lot.
So would Kobe.
Yeah, but he was off a lot. Kobe be off once a week. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude was off like every other game. You know what I'm saying?
So let's look at the landscape of the league though. Talk about who's available. The only person available that fits that mold.
He's not consistent. I get it.
It's Paul George. He's the only one available. Klay Thompson's a free agent, but he ain't it.
Klay Thompson?
That boy can't play D no more.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, we need New York needs people that will D up, bro. That's
Paul George. He's the only one available. Hart is a free agent. I'm not getting that trash nigga. Like it's Paul George.
If we gave up Randall, Hartenstein, and Robinson and got Embiid, do we win?
No.
We're not a winning team with that?
No. No, we're not. No, we're not. You want to know why I'm saying that?
Yeah, because I think we'd be pretty dangerous.
Sure. But the money that's committed to Embiid means you'd be a second apron team.
Booker too.
I'm a little nerdy here, but I'm just saying, like, all right, Embiid, Anunoby, Hart. I'm guessing DiVincenzo and Brunson with no bench. No bench. Who's on the bench? And B makes $55 million a year. Like once you make that swap for Randall, who makes like 28, you're over the second apron. You can't bring in nobody else. You don't get your mid level anymore. Remember, all those rules changed.
And he gets hurt so much.
And he gets hurt all the fucking time. It's rookie contracts and minimum players. You have nobody in the bench. McBride is the bench.
You be thin. It'd be thin.
Not terrible.
Be thin.
And he'll be hurt for 25 games. Now I'm good.
Yo, shout out to Big Face and Vanessa knowing their basketball, though. I appreciate that, man. I love that.
One of the Martin brothers. Which Martin? Kenyon Martin Jr.?
Remember Kenyon Martin?
Absolutely. He was a beast.
He was a beast. He was a beast.
I would like Embiid if we could keep Hartenstein.
In that scenario that I gave you?
Yeah.
Because I got rid of all the tall people. I got rid of Hartenstein, Robinson, and
Randall, Robinson, both of the first this year, 2 more first in the future, 3 pick swaps for Embiid. I'll take it. Just like that.
But your point is you want to be. Would you play Hartenstein and him on the floor?
No.
It would just be either or, right?
You could when you play Minnesota. You could.
Right.
When you play San Antonio, you could. But like, nah, you need another big who's fucking
the one that plays for the Heat. The Martin brothers.
Oh, you talking about the little light skinned twins? Yeah, nah, they're like 6'5", Vanessa. They short people.
I like how
we got enough of those. We got Josh Hart. We got Vincenzo. We got those guys already. About Cartier Martin on them. Yeah, nah, and they like 30 now too. They also older. The Martin twins, right? Because one was in Charlotte. They're like 30 now.
Yeah, but they're younger than like the Paul Georges and Mellos and all them.
Yeah, but Paul George would give you 25 and Cartier Martin would give you 6. It's not the same dude. You see what I'm saying? I would love Bam, but Bam ain't gonna put us over the top. Oh, he'll just score it a different way.
Bam's the man. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
If you could swap out whoever is playing that role for us, right? Who is trying to play in the wing right now and shooting the ball? Who is that? Who is it for us?
Who are we trying to put in that role?
No, who do we have that could plays that role right now?
We don't have it
at all. We only have it when they get hot, right? Like if what's in Anunoby gets hot, we got that, right? Like that sort of thing.
Sure, but he is not. Give him the ball. He gonna cook for 30, 4 out of 5 games. That's not him. That's not him. He's hustle.
Here's a fantasy hypothetical, just because I love this game and how crazy he was. But like, insert Tracy McGrady on this team. Is this a championship team?
With no other changes?
No other changes. Just
are we talking about the Tracy McGrady that New York had when he had one knee?
No, we're talking about
19-year-old T-Mac.
We're talking about like 22-year-old T-Mac in Orlando. Yeah,
22-year-old T-Mac. Nah, he didn't play D. Nah, he didn't play D. 22-year-old T-Mac didn't play D. Give me Yao Ming T-Mac. Give me 27-year-old Houston Rocket T-Mac.
Ooh, he was good.
Matter of fact, you know who that guy would be that we need, honestly?
Who?
Not T-Mac, Grant Hill. Grant Hill is the guy.
He played D. D was I guess, right? Yeah, he did. He did play D. He played D. Shout out to him.
What I was hoping would happen, and we'll get off basketball. And you see, I indulge you today because I don't, the basketball talk, whatever. I thought that Boston would keep tripping up. If Denver would have made it to the chip, Denver would have beat Boston. And I thought that people would have been, you got to separate Tatum and JB. You got to separate them. They're the same guy.
Right.
I don't care what nobody says. They're still the same guy. But I was hoping that Jaylen Brown would get frustrated by constantly being called number 2 when he's really good. He'd want to go, and New York would be like, "Yeah, you fit, bro, perfectly."
Right.
Because he would fucking fit.
Yeah, hell yeah. As promised, we'll get off of basketball. So shout out to everybody. Hit the like, hit the share. Minimize this real quick. We got 7, 8, 9 people watching this. I just need you to minimize and hit the like button for me, please. It helps share the live without even you sharing it. Liking it is almost like sharing it. Trust me when I tell you. 2 quick things, not just one quick thing actually that I want to touch on. when do you look at someone like a complete idiot? At what point can you look
Every
at them
day.
like a complete idiot for being financially perfect, right? You good, you don't owe nothing. People just owe you money and you got it like that in the bank. You got fame and fortune. You go wherever you want. You don't report to nobody. Do whatever you want, whenever you want. At what point do I call a person an idiot for getting a DWI?
Oh. I'm not gonna give you the answer you want, so I don't want to ring your diatribe. Go ahead, bro. Because I don't. A lot of people got DWIs, bro. A lot.
And that's what I'm
A
saying.
lot.
Why is it so common for people that have other options, though, bro? This is the stupidity of human beings that I just can't understand. Is it me? Is it me?
I agree. I agree with your sentiment. Meaning, if you have means to get transpo, especially when you have means, money, fame, you don't have to drive drunk. I completely agree.
Right.
But I also think that those type of people are empowered to an extent where they're not the ones that the security gonna take their keys away. It's like, make a move. You on payroll. So when that power dynamic is off, if somebody's intoxicated and they sign your checks and they want to drive, the fuck you gonna do? Get fired?
Right.
You got to really have a relationship with them where they would like, I'm taking these keys and we'll talk to you tomorrow and see if you still feel the way about firing me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Most security is just security, my nigga. So I hear you. I'm not against it. But there's a lot of DWIs, and I got a feeling about that just because we have bars. like your whole point is to be outside your house getting intoxicated, and then everyone should take a cab home. Like, I just
Uber,
come on, like
safe ride.
It's set up. Instead of prioritizing health and safety, it's set up to make money off of tickets and to criminalize alcoholism, but still keeping alcohol in business. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game to play too.
It's like it's like the government selling you crack, like just giving you crack and saying it's killing people, but we got crack for sale, $10 at the corner store. It's the same thing, bro.
It's crazy. Listen, but this comes up because Justin Timberlake himself was out in the Hamptons and got arrested and arraigned on DWI charges. And I wrote that down right here. And the very next word in capital letters is dummy. JT does not need to be out here catching dewies in the Hamptons, bro. Like, come on, brother. Like, do better than that, because number one, forget about hurting people physically and all like that all can happen. That's a possibility. But you got your brand, you know what I'm saying? You got people like that work for you that need you to be, in good standing so they can continue working for you. You know what I mean? They're provided for families. Like, it's a whole domino effect. And you go and do dumb shit like this, it's like you put it all on the line. And it's like, I just don't really understand the mentality behind someone who does not. I mean, my man could literally buy a vehicle and have them deliver it to him with temporary plates on, with a bad bitch inside of it, ready to drive him wherever he wants to go. That can happen because he's Justin Timberlake. Why are you driving drunk, bro? Stop it. I don't like it. So I get it. That's it. I'm off my soapbox too.
I think it's hard though, Gabe. I think it's also a little weird for people to tell people who are intoxicated to make good choices. I think that is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard as far as alcoholism and driving while you're drunk. So you go to a bar with intentions to not drive drunk. I don't think people go there like, I can't wait to leave the night and to kill somebody.
Right.
But over time, you're doing something that impairs your judgment, and you're saying, well, you should think straight. You have impaired judgment. It's dumb.
Right. It is.
How about this? I got a solution, Gabe. You ready? Get rid of all DWIs. No bar should be located in a building that has access to a parking lot directly.
Boom. Standing room only.
Can't drive there. Can't park there.
Right.
You got to take a bus. And revenue would go down. But so would alcohol-related fatalities. If you really want to do that, make a change. You could easily do it. You can put an ordinance in place. They do it all the time. You can't park in front of a fire hydrant. Perfectly good concrete right there. just in case a fire may happen, right? Bet you can't park at a bar. Can't. There's nowhere to park.
Love it. I love it. I would do a lot of different things to try to, create symmetry between making money and having fun.
Or how about you just can't drink outside? Just, I don't know. You know why? Because the entertainment industry would crash. Because clubs wouldn't be a thing. Restaurants would lose a ton of fucking revenue. Sporting events would lose revenue.
Oh my God.
The Miller Lite company wouldn't let
$13 a beer.
Like, there's a reason why we allow it and then penalize people who get intoxicated and make bad choices instead of dealing with the root of the problem. Matter of fact, guns don't kill people. People kill people.
I didn't
shut up.
I didn't even think about it from Vanessa's point of view that he was probably somewhere he wasn't supposed to be.
He was supposed to be.
No, I think she mistyped that. He probably was somewhere.
He was in the Hamptons. Like,
he was probably may have been getting somewhere messy. I don't want nobody to know I'm here.
That's what everybody in the Hamptons does. Like, what you mean? That's the point of the Hamptons.
That's why they're there. That's why they're there. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out.
Yo, so I like our new segment. We're gonna get into it. It is called Who Said What? And I swear, one of these days when I'm not working on the house or working at the hotel or being a good husband or being a good dog daddy, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna create a little thing for this segment so that we could play. It's gonna have like its own intro. It's gonna be kind of dope, and we're gonna do that in due time.
For that new theme song too. That's coming soon.
Ooh, new theme song. Come see, we're keeping it fresh up here. We're keeping it fresh. Shout out to the sponsors. You already know it's All Creek Concrete Placement LLC for all your concrete needs, and House of Barbers located in Poughkeepsie, New York, up there by Marist College. Any style haircut, they got guys and girl barbers there. So do your thing and check out Sal at House of Barbers.
Yo, All Creek. I need some driveway work done, but I'm broke. So hold up. Let me get my shit off. Hold up.
Watch what you say. A couple weeks ago, they're gonna start pulling receipts on you. Be careful.
Look, you're right. Look, I just had a baby. I'm broke. Look, do you finance? Do you offer financing?
He does.
Bro, I was setting him up. See, I was doing a plug.
He does.
Doing a plug. You offer finance? That's what's up. I need that. My credit score is like 512.
That's how you get the 25% rate. That's all.
There you go. 25% APR for a driveway.
Yo, when Black done the $75,000 driveway he got done. It's all bricks though. Listen, shout out to All Creek, man. They do offer financing, and I think he's doing that because he's of the people, man. He knows that it's not easy out here, but the truth is that everything has gone up. Not just when you go to the supermarket. That's not the only things that have increased and inflated in price, man. A lot of these construction materials are very expensive now to buy. They're there, it's readily available, but it's very expensive. So he's aware of that. So he's trying to make it a little bit easier for folks by offering some financing, and he does it straight through him.
Jay likes the cap. Jay, you see that? That's good.
Oh, Jay's in the building. What's good, Jay?
You know what I mean? That's my psycho frog. You feel me? You know what I mean? I went nice with the BBC shirt. You feel me? Keep it at a B.
There you go. Yo, Vanessa hit me with a funny. He probably would, did he? Out in the Hamptons. Yo, shout out to Jay Arroyo, man.
Nah, when she said that, I just thought about how he started off that album. You took the clothes off my back and I let you. I was like, oh shit. Let that man undress you? Damn, bro.
I thought you was talking to Jay. Oh shit.
Talking to Jay, you know what I mean? Damn.
Yo, JT, stop being stupid. Use your money wisely, baby. Fellas, what's good? I'm late, but I'm here. That's 2 weeks in a row, Mr. Ketrek. You just tuning in to try to get your points up. I know what you're doing.
Yo, Gabe, thank you for putting them on black. Yo, Chris, we know what you on, bro. You pop up 8:15 to get these points. Anyway, hold up, because I'm doing this in front of the world and in front of Gabe. I don't want to hear none of your flam, sir. I will be down in Kissimmee. Not this weekend. Next weekend. I'm telling you ahead of time. I'll be in Kissimmee. We pulling up. And I'm gonna have somebody with me that you're gonna want to see as well. So I'm pulling up. Now you know, you unnoticed, sir. The weekend. I'm in Florida next weekend.
Next weekend, I need to see a flick if this happened. If this don't,
I'm out
if there's
there.
no, if there's no flick, it didn't happen. I just
Hold
want
up,
you to
hold
know.
up. If there's no flick, it's because Chris fronted on me again. Because you see me saying it.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I do.
All right.
All right. So listen and listen well. The segment is called "Who Said What."
Oh, you got the call, my man. We out there, bro.
So what we do here is we give you 2 to 4 bars of lyrics. You tell us who said it and where it came from. There is a bonus point if you can tell me what verse it's from. So 3 possible points on every single set of bars that we present to you. Now, Black does a great job of doing what he do. And he's been very busy lately, so I wouldn't blame him. But I'm sure he might have 1 or 2 up his sleeve. And we got about 18 minutes to get this in. You see the leaderboard, though. Vanessa at the top with 7. Mr. Catch Wreck himself at number 2 with 3 points. Dan Voice 2. Hollywood Herb. I haven't seen him. Rock's Kitchen. Sosa. Senior G. Oh, Sosa with 2. And then Senior G rounds off the leaderboard with having 1 point. But he is on the board, as they say. So King Blackout, sir.
That's goody.
Sir. Do you have a set of lyrics that you want to present first, or do you want me to go first?
Pause. I got some shit. Shall I dance?
Yeah.
Bet. Remember, I'm not doing no deep cuts, no B-sides. Everything I'm doing is songs that are popular that you should know from popular artists. Mm-hmm. So if y'all don't get this because y'all don't like music. Now give me my dub back. Go and get your friend. Stupid bitch. Standing there while I'm drinking on my hen. Steady looking at me. Still asking them questions. Time's up. Nigga.
You gonna read all that many times? Oh my God. Yo. You need to put that in the chat. I'm lost. Yo, I don't know. I don't know this one. So he's actually gonna give me the answer. So I'm like, huh?
You know this one.
Yo, you're gonna have to give him some. Oh.
Yeah. Luda. I like that. Luda. I like that. I'm gonna do it again, bro.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. This now. Let me set it up for him. Yeah. This is Who Said What. You're gonna get like 17 bars of lyrics right now from Blackout. You gotta tell us who said it, where it came from. Bonus point if you tell me what verse. 3 points for every set of bars. Black, what are the bars?
Bet. Now give me my dub back. Go and get your friend. Stupid bitch. Standing there while I'm drinking my hen. Steady looking at me. Still asking questions. Time's up. Nigga, pass me another contestant. Ooh. Bars.
Stupid bitch.
Look, niggas stuck.
I love that. Stupid. Yo, I was gonna say the same thing, Vanessa, because it sounds like the way you say it sounds like mystical.
I know. Yeah, it's not mystical.
I wonder if he gives him credit for that delivery.
I figured that the energy would throw everybody off. So the Luda mystical shit makes plenty of sense.
Yeah.
Don't assume that the way I'm saying is how the artist said it.
Right. Hit him with the stupid bitch. This is like Kevin Hart lyrics. Go ahead.
Now give me my dub back. Go and get your friend. Stupid bitch. Standing there while I'm drinking my hen. Stay looking at me. Still asking questions. Time's up. Nigga. Pass me another contestant.
Pass me another contestant.
Pass me another contestant.
Stupid
bitch.
I didn't even know he said that.
He said that. That was a line.
Who said what? Who said that? Anybody?
Nah, I got them stumped. I know I got them stumped. And once again, not no deep cut, Popular. Gabe, am I right? Popular ass song. Big song.
It is a very popular song, but let me give y'all a hint. And so now one of the points is off the board. You can't tell me what verse it is.
No, don't do that. Don't
hold on. This, you ain't never listened to the song for lyrics though before in your life. Ever. You ain't never said, I want to play this joint. I want to hear some lyrics. Nope. You didn't do that. 100%. You didn't do that. True? That's true. You never said it. Actually, this person in general, you never said, I want to hear bars. Let me put this dude on. Nope.
Nah, that's facts.
Nope. Did you know that I got a copyright strike? Remember I played like 10 seconds of a song?
I told you if you don't talk over it,
bro,
make it performative, you get a strike. I told you this.
They kill me. Since they can't get the second the third point, I mean, what verse is that? Do you know?
Oh, I can't do that either. That might actually help. No, seriously, I can't. It might help. It's not ODB Vanessa, but I like to guess. Why you keep saying yin? Ain't no damn yin yang twins, bro. What you talking about?
I'm about to play the song. I'm about to play the song for you in a second. Are we? Oh, yo, Black, that's your call, cuz.
I know.
That's your call, cuz.
I know.
I'll give you 5 seconds to make that call. What you gonna do with that?
I made my decision already.
All right. What's the decision? You see what I'm seeing?
I do, but like, can I accept that when that's not the correct answer?
Well, I think
I know where you're at with it.
Yeah, you can you can lend the hint because
all right. Yo, good guess. It's Kodak Black. I like that guess. Chris,
not the target, but
yeah, Chris, but like nah.
Yeah,
you right, nah. But it's a nah.
Right.
Even though you're right.
That's fair.
I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds to try to figure out what I'm saying here. Then I'm gonna give you the answer. You right, but nah.
Now,
if that makes any sense.
But you got to tell him which one you're talking about, though. You put up a lot.
He did. He know what I'm talking about. Rock said I'm here.
Repeat the lyric, please. Go ahead.
I gave it to you one more time, Chris. You was right, bro.
You
touched
right on it. You just didn't hit it on the head.
One more time. Now give me my dub back. Go and get your friend. Stupid bitch. Yeah. Standing there.
What?
While I'm drinking my hand.
Yeah.
Then he looking at me. Still asking questions. Time's up.
What?
Nigga.
What?
Pass me another contestant.
Right now. The ad-libs might give it away. Shit. I better stop.
I'll give y'all one quick hint while we give Chris 20 more seconds to try to figure out where he was right. Did anybody play Need for Speed Underground? Remember that game? The race car game, Need for Speed Underground. It was a popular game back in the early 2000s. Yeah, this song was up there. Type away, huh? That's not it, but I like that guess too, Chris.
Yeah. I'm gonna play it for them.
Go ahead, bro. Make sure you're talking or we getting strike.
No, I'm only gonna play 6 seconds of it, but y'all will know. Y'all will know. Y'all gonna know right away. So,
good guess, Rock. It's not mystical though. Great guess. He's gonna stop cheating me.
Okay, here we go.
I got to go. We taking over this club tonight. Little Johnny Shot Boy. Hey,
what you know about that? What? That was the one. That was the one right there. It was Get Low, Lil Jon featuring the Yin Yang Twins. Chris, man, I tried to help you get.
We tried to tell you, bro. You was there.
You wasn't there. You was there. He said mystical. I love that. I know who's been listening to hip hop since the 90s with these answers, and that's definitely Rock and motherfucking Vanessa have been listening since the 90s. They know they 90s motherfuckers. Mystical is because of the way you was saying it. All right, so that's the
verse that was. That
is that the first one? What?
Verse 5. I thought it might help because they bring back the chorus so many fucking times. And then different people jump in. It's the 5th verse. He said Vanessa less approach. I think half a point.
Listen,
I'm not saying you was wrong, gang.
Nah,
but you was wrong.
Yo, I think this is the first time in 3 or 4 weeks that we've been doing this that we got a song that got nobody got no points.
He was close though.
Wow. All right, so man, I kind of feel bad for y'all. I want y'all to get points, man. And if I give you this next one, I don't know if y'all gonna get this one. You think they would know the one I showed you before, Black?
Post that in the private. I don't even know. Put it in the private.
Let me see though. Let me see. I might change my mind. Let me see what I got in the cut right here. Just waiting.
Yo, Gabe said we don't do half points, Chris. He said, come correct or don't come at all.
Yeah, no, you can't even no half points.
He said, look, 2,000 Black giving out. Yeah, all right, 2,000 pennies from the pocket of Gabe. You heard?
I don't know if I did
20 cash.
I know I did the Eve one. Okay. All right. Let's see. If y'all can't now, you want to talk about ever popular. If y'all don't get this one, we not playing the game no more. All right. Let me do this. Let me get back over here with Black. Hold on. All right. So 2 bars. 3 total points. Tell me who said it, where it came from, and bonus verse if you tell me which one it came from, which number verse, right? So it went down like this.
Yo, see that? Hold up. That one little part would give that away. You know what I'm talking about, too.
We're going to see. This is what we're going to see right now. Oh, yeah. No, I won't say that. Yeah. No. That's an ad lib. That's an ad lib. All right. I know one thing the world least expected is how we all connected to break food on the same record. Who said that? I know one thing the world least expected is how we all connected to break food on the same record.
While they trying to put together their pieces. Did you hear that LL Cool J song?
I did with M.
No, the one with Fat Joe and Rick Ross. Saturday Night, whatever the fuck it's called.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it? You like it? He was terrible on it.
I didn't care for the song. Angie asked me the same thing because she knows how much I love M. You know what I mean? And I do revere LL Cool J as one of our greats, as noticed by our top 50 list. No, I didn't like the song. I didn't like it.
The one with him, Fat Joe, and Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I didn't hear the Eminem one yet. Flavor in your ear, Craig Mack. I like that.
This is weird. I haven't had this in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So Chris is correct.
Listen, but he's not. But he's not. He's not.
Chris is correct, but he's not.
That does not appear on the song he just said. He's wrong.
Right.
Because there are songs where they do that and they just add on more.
Right.
But that's not that song.
It's not exactly where it came from. So here we go. I'm gonna give it to you, and maybe you could figure it out based on the whole hell of hints you just got for this.
You go with the bullshit.
Jeez Christ. I know.
Hold up. You gotta have the right song, bro, and the right artist. You can't be kinda right.
Right. No, tell him, Black. What the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta be right.
I know one thing.
That was not a Yin Yang Twins song. That was Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Get Low. It was not a Yin Yang Twins record. I'm sorry.
It was not.
It wasn't.
I know one thing the world least expected is how we all connected to break food on this same record. Who that? Who said that? Who said that?
Are you calling us busters, Rocky? I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that.
All right.
Us busters?
There we go.
Go fishing.
There we go. Ding. Ding-a-ling, a ling-a-ling. Let's put it on the board. Buster is correct. That is the correct one. Now, can you tell me what song it's from?
Yeah, what song is that, Rock?
Let me go share this. What song is it? And then can you tell me the verse?
Vanessa says scenario.
Boom.
There you go, Rock.
There you go, Rock. There you go,
Because that's not
Rock.
the same as Flavor in Your Ear.
Correct. It's the remix, Chris.
It's the remix.
It's the remix. Hold on, let me put this on the screen. Yo, Rock just moved up. Now, Rock, the third point is on the board. Can you tell me what verse that was?
Yeah, what verse is that?
You jump up a whole lot right now. You do that.
Delicious.
What verse is that? Who said that?
Your
Yo,
boy
bonus
LL.
point right now for the first person who types who said delicious.
You bald-headed assassin, LL.
Why you blow it up? It's not the fourth. He's the last verse, and there's like 7,000 people on there.
Yeah.
Now, who is it though? It's Big. It's Craig. It's LL. It's Rampage and Busta. So Busta was the fifth verse. So you do, however, move up this goddamn list, Rock. That's what the hell you do. That's what you do on a Tuesday. Went up on the list. That's what Rock did. Went up on the list. See that? Rock's Kitchen.
Mr. Catch Rex said we on bullshit and we conspiring to keep him from the points. How you feel about that? Are we conspiring to keep him from the bag?
I am not conspiring to keep him from the bag. I want Chris to win every day, all day, twice on Sunday. So that is false. That is false. I just need you to be correct, though.
Just be correct, bro. You're right. I never seen you give half a point on your rec or rec game. A, B, C, D. Be like, nah, it's Q. You're like, oh, it's half a point. That's kind of right. I never heard that.
Yo, Rock, Vanessa out here, she's beasting on this game right now.
Yeah,
she beasting. She feasting on us right now. You know, that's a fact. So we love Mr. Catch Rec. I just want to make very clear that the Rec Boys will be on the air tomorrow, 7 p.m. on all platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Check them out, 7 p.m.
Wait, y'all going live on Juneteenth, Chris?
Yeah, he working, man.
Federal holiday, gang. Brown people should not be working on that day. What are you doing?
Yo, Rock, I saw what you said before about you gonna do this on your podcast with movie quotes. I like that. What up, Shot? Nah, we all smart. Appreciate the plug. It's my B-Day. Yo, it's for real your B-Day? June 19th is your B-Day?
Look at all
Yo,
that
don't get realer than Chris, man. It don't get realer than Chris. Yo, here's a way to get a bonus point right now. Just you get 1 point. I'm gonna read these lyrics right here. If you guys tell me just who it is, you name the song, whatever you can do about this, you tell me what it was, I'll get you a point right now. And any correct answer, but the answer's gotta be within like 30 seconds of each other. I ain't gonna be doing this 10 minutes later, giving you a point. Let's move like a gypsy. It's hot out here. Relocate to Poughkeepsie. Feds play the roof in the hood, try to hit me. Snakes on the block want to sit mow with me. Who said that? Do y'all know? Let's move like a gypsy. It's hot out here. Relocate to Poughkeepsie. Who said that? Who said that? You get a point right now. Anybody that says who said that right there. Because I have a lot of respect.
Joel Fletcher.
Royal Flush, it was not. Good guess, though. What up, Shad? I see you, boy.
I mean, he did say that, actually. But yeah, go ahead.
You close.
Savage?
You close.
Is it Capone?
Chris was close. Lil Kim, not close. But Mr. Catch Rec is close. I'm closing it in 10 seconds if I don't start seeing the right name come up here. 10, 9. You think I'm really going to count to 10 backwards? Y'all bugging. Listen.
Cormega? I said Cap twice. He didn't give me the point. I said
no, you don't get points, Black. And now, the fact that you said that, bruh.
What?
The fact that you said that.
What's up?
And gave them the.
What you mean?
Yeah, that's who it was. It was Capone.
You said I'll give anybody a point if you answer it off the top.
Yeah, but not you. You get nothing. You and I
didn't have
nothing.
the answer.
You guys no. So
that's off the muscle.
Who said CNN? I'm not looking at the chat. Who was it? It was
Trash.
Catchrack, and who else?
Big trash.
Who else? Who else
I mean,
said CNN?
I mean. So here, hold on. Check this out. So Chris said Opine and Noriega, and then Rocky said CNN. So I feel like Rocky got the answer because Chris said whoever the fuck Opine is first. I don't know who that is.
This one, Chris, actually, Chris, it's actually. Hold on, I'm gonna give it to you. I just gotta. I don't pay for YouTube, so they be doing the ads and shit on me. Hold on. Wifey got the special account. I got nothing.
That's crazy.
I got nothing.
Vanessa, you agree with me, right? That Chris said somebody named Opine, so he doesn't get no
this
points.
Song. What? Yeah. It was Stay Tuned, Capone and Noriega. Shout out to everybody. That auto fix messing with me. Yo, so Catch Wreck got a point and Rock's Kitchen got a point. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. So
all right, it's time to go. He just want to give out points.
Vanessa,
it's time to go.
Rock's Kitchen, Mr. Catch Wreck now are 1, 2, 3 on the leaderboard. Now you know what he meant. Yeah, I do. He said I'm old, bro. But yeah, the song was called Stay Tuned. Shout out to y'all. Man, had a good time, had a great discussion with my boy. As always, man, I do have it as a self-proclaimed best conversation on the internet, and that includes y'all as much as it includes us. So we do appreciate you for that. Black man, you guys gonna say before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Every day I wake up is a blessing, and I look outside, I look at my phone out, and I look at the news and the internet, and I'm reminded that what I'm saying holds true every single day. Love those that you love. Let them know. Don't let time pass not sharing that love, because tomorrow is not promised.
Word.
It's really not. I keep getting death all around me, my family, friends, constantly. People who in the way, people who out the way, people who don't know what the fuck the way is. It don't matter. Bullets don't got names. They go wherever the fuck they go.
Fact.
And the world is like that. It's cool. It's cruel. It's uncompromising. It doesn't care. So with that being said, love those that you love, man. Tell them you got beef with somebody that you holding a grudge against. Let that shit go. Life is too short. And when it's over, you don't get no encore. You know what I mean? So y'all stay safe. Y'all be well. Y'all be prosperous. I wish y'all nothing but love, wealth, and health. You know what I mean? And love your loved ones. Until next time. We up out of here. For Gabe, King Blackout, Super Producer Big Ange, puppies, kids, babies, Cass, everybody in between. We love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.